Both Jim and John have made the point that energy security is national security, and national security depends on economic competitiveness. And I fear that some of the proposals we're talking about will pose unnecessary and burdensome costs on American business, which will drive our businesses overseas, our jobs overseas, and we will not be a competitive economy. John mentioned the status quo. Well, the status quo has gotten us where we are today, and you said that jobs would go down and prices would go up. Well, if we were to develop more resources here at home, supply and demand, the laws of supply and demand dictate that actually we would have more supply and prices would go down. At the same time, you said that we would have less jobs, but the oil and gas industry employs 6 million Americans. If you build a new nuclear plant, you're creating 2,400 jobs in local rural communities. These are real jobs that we need to be creating. I don't think in our economic times we have the luxury of picking and choosing what type of jobs that we can create. We should create all jobs and long-term jobs. You brought up the fact about money and how much we're sending overseas. Let's remember that the status quo of taking off the table those 85% of America's oil and gas reserves has forced us to buy it overseas, that $460 million. Wouldn't we want to spend some of that money here at home and develop those resources here at home? You mentioned China. China's building 1 coal-fired plant a week, if not 2. They're building 40 new nuclear plants. So people are moving beyond us, and we need to have more options on the table, not less.